Continue to have a conversation here on WIS about your health and making sure that you are on the brand and the mission to defeat type 2 diabetes, just like Team Rewind, because really type 2 diabetes has taken enough, guys. We're talking taking time, money, memories, and lives from our loved ones in our communities. So today, Rewind is expanding access to its life-changing programs, including a brand new Prevent Type 2 Diabetes initiative. Joining me now is the Rewind CEO and co-founder, Peter Holson, along with the Rewind chef, Jeffrey Lampkin, to show us in action how the program works. Peter and Jeffrey, thank you so much for joining us today.
So good to be here.
Yeah, so we're just going to start with the basics. For people who are new to Team Rewind and what it's about, Peter, tell us what was the mission behind it.
Yeah, so we're a clinical provider. We're new in South Carolina. Our mission is very simple. We help people defeat type 2 diabetes. And a lot of that comes down to helping improve health, helping get off of medications, even make access to care more affordable and more simple. And we're different than some healthcare providers. So the latest team member to join our team is Chef Jeff. He's a chef. He's not just a dietitian. So we have physicians, we have dietitians. But one of our things is we want to make it simpler and easier and really like less intimidating on how can we eat healthier in easy ways. And so we're super excited to have Jeff joining our team. And today we're going to kind of demonstrate and talk a little bit about how can we take dishes we already love, we already eat, and make them a little bit healthier so we can live better.
All right, Peter, that was a great segue into Chef Jeff, who is known for his great flavorful cooking.
Absolutely.
And Jeffrey, I think sometimes when people think you're eating healthy, wouldn't you agree, Peter, that it has to be bland and it can't taste good, but that's not the case, right?
That's not the case. It's all about flavor. It's all about flavor. I tell everyone that every bite you take, every dish you cook is a vote to your health. You need to vote to live. You need to vote to make sure that your life has longevity. And it's all about what we deposit into our bodies. And sometimes we get caught up because we think that good food has to be high in salt and high in all of these other ingredients, but there are ways to make the flavor pop out. And that's what I want to show today.
Okay,
so you'll work with me just a little bit?
Yes,
all right,
I'm
just
here.
a little bit. So chicken is something that everyone loves. Everybody enjoys. So I've got some 4-ounce chicken breasts that are here. And you know, that's just, it's going to be filling. Chicken is always a filling dish, but it doesn't have to be fried in the grease. It doesn't have to be lathered in anything. You just need the flavors to pop out. So I'm gonna show you how to bring a little bit of flavor, okay? All right, so we've got our chicken breasts right here. And one of the things that really adds, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do an Italian dressing chicken. But we're going to use fat-free Italian dressing. See, it's all about little caveats that will change the course of the food. So think about it. If you get the Italian dressing, everybody just wants the regular, but if you pop the right flavor in there, you can use the fat-free. It's still going to be healthy, and you're still going to be well balanced. So we've got our 4-ounce chicken breast, which we already prepared. I will recommend whatever seasoning you like, but try to limit your salt. Maybe do some type of just like Cajun, because it doesn't have all of that sodium, things of that nature. That's going to help. But what's the key ingredient that's going to really work is peppers. You need to get some peppers. The peppers are going to add flavor. They're healthy for you. So it's almost like a vegetable that you're able to eat, and at the same time, you're still being able to get the flavor that you want out of it. You want something that you enjoy. You want something that you're gonna go back for seconds.
That's right.
And oftentimes when people are eating healthy, they think that, oh, I'm not gonna be able to go back and eat seconds. I'm not gonna really want this. But we want something that is good. You can eat anything, but you just can't eat everything.
I like that. That's a good reminder.
And peppers, I'm not a dietitian, but what our dietitians coach our members on is a pepper is a non-starchy vegetable. So when you think about a plate design, we'll talk about this, the more you can load up your plate with non-starchy vegetables, lean proteins, that means you still get to eat that thing. So another principle you talked about adding these is nutrition by addition. So we typically think about, I have to stop eating all these things. Because like, if you love chicken, let's add to that some of these healthier things, and these are a good example.
That's great.
Something that's affordable. That's the thing. So here's the thing. People always eat rice. It's the Carolinas.
We are in the Carolinas.
We love the rice, okay? So you're gonna have rice, you're gonna have chicken. So what I did was, instead of, because again, just like he said, nutrition by addition, instead of white rice, let's do brown rice. So I did brown rice, and what happens is after we take our chicken, of course we're on air, so we had to, you know, move fast. But after
TV magic.
You're right, a little magic, just a little bit. We've got our chicken already in, we've got our peppers and onions already in, and we've got our Italian dressing, which is fat-free. You take all of that, you combine it together, you allow it to saute, or you can bake it, either one. But we're talking about lean chicken breast. So you got all of this going on, and then you've got your brown rice. Let me tell you the secret. Ready for the brown rice? Because
ready.
people think with brown rice, it's like I've got to load it with butter, I've got to load it with salt. No, you take the broth from your chicken and you pour it into your rice, and you've got your flavor.
Amazing.
It's all about the flavor.
Yeah.
So let's taste the flavor a little bit.
Okay.
Because I know you're like,
Yes.
Jeffrey, now you got to make me a believer in
You know
this.
that, Jeffrey. And while I'm tasting this, I have to ask you, Peter, who qualifies for the program,
Yeah.
and where can they find more
Yeah,
details?
so great question. So there's a
Can I
number
grab
up on the
anything?
screen. You can text Rewind to that number. We just in the last 3 weeks have launched a new program. We call it Prevent T2D, or Prevent Diabetes. Part of why we've launched that is it's a every week group-based coach-led experience we have. It's free regardless of insurance, regardless of diagnosis. So on one side, we are expanding access to our more intensive clinical program, and you can go there and find out if you qualify. But what we love about this Prevent Type 2 Diabetes, it's community-based, and literally it doesn't matter if you do have insurance, you don't have insurance, it doesn't matter if you even know what you're diagnosed with. You can come to those, just text that number, our team will get in touch, we'll walk you through it. And you'll have access to the way that we can help you live a better life.
Absolutely. And I would like to say, I know firsthand people who have gone through this program and used it. It's life-changing, it's educational, and it makes sense. It's someone talking with you and not at you.
Right.
So,
That's exactly right.
helpful. All right, Jeffrey, I'm going to taste this.
Okay, just a
Grab
little
mine,
bit. Taste that rice, taste
Okay.
the flavor in the rice. Cut that chicken. Here's a knife. Let me get you a little knife. for your
Okay,
chicken.
thank you.
There
And
you
let's
go.
show our viewers really quick. It looks
Okay.
really good too, and it smells amazing.
Absolutely.
And I'm pretty sure portion control plays a factor into this as well,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
And as soon as these vegetables we done, we would put even more of them in there. So again, remember that nutrition by addition allows you to add to this plate. Generally think about 3/4 of your plate is a lean protein and non-starchy vegetables. And then
Okay.
you still can have that rice, but keep that to about 1/4.
Okay, amazing. Really good details there. Peter, before we head out, anything else you would like to add? Same thing for you, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey,
Well, one
anything else?
of the things that I just always say is the beautiful thing about eating healthy is that you can still do it and shop at your regular store. You can
That's
still
right.
go to your local grocery store. You can still, everything that we use is what people already use every modern day. They use that chicken, they use that rice. Do you taste the flavor?
Love the flavor.
The flavor is there.
So good.
Okay, friend, I'm here to tell you, listen,
It is so
eating
good.
healthy is just a great
is so
thing.
good. Very
when you
flavorful.
and what about that chicken? Nice,
It's
moist,
really
and
good.
tender. So
Yes.
that's what it's all about. And I don't have any, we love a good piece of fried chicken.
Yes.
And everything is good in moderation.
Absolutely.
But when you can find alternatives and still enjoy what it is, I promise you, this will be your new favorite dish.
Yes, this is amazing. Peter, Jeffrey, thank you so much. And
Thank
again,
you.
Absolutely.
you can head to the Rewind website for more details. We'll make sure to have this full interview online at WIS-TV.com as well. Great information on a mission to fight type 2 diabetes right here in the Carolinas and beyond. Well, stay tuned, everyone. We still have much more news and headlines to get to, including speaking to a breast cancer survivor who's giving more details this evening on how you can join in the fight to fight against breast cancer. We'll be right back.